Hello, welcome to Buckman's Model Mania. In this episode, I will be continuing work on the Alien, the Xenomorph. Just noticed, hang on, let me see, make sure in the instructions there, because we have part of the jaw, but no teeth. Just wanted to make sure that that wasn't incorrect. So what we've got here is lower jaw, the retractable jaw, the motor to push the jaw in and out, a couple of side pieces, and more of the lower jaw, and 3 screws. Let me go ahead and put the spare screw away. There was also in the book, it identified, or in the PDF, it identified a pin. This jaw being separate, a pin and a spring. And I was looking through, and as I looked, I was like, where's the pin? And then I realized it's actually in here, which is nice. You don't have to push that in there in place to get it to actually go where it's supposed to. They actually show that in the instructions how you're supposed to do that, but it's already been done for me. So this is going to go on here like that, over top of this like this, making sure that the spring sits into that little cup there. What that's going to do is once this is screwed together, this, when it opens, will automatically close back up. Since we have metal parts going into metal, I'm going to go ahead and get the oil out. If I can get any oil to come up. And these silver screws go into those holes right there. Go ahead and drop some oil, or put some oil on that screw. I did double check. Unlike most of the builds that have screws in them, this is not just die cast metal. There are actually threads in the upper part of this jaw. So it's actually not cutting threads. The oil is not necessary, but it's helpful still to get them to go all the way in. So that is together now, and you can see the teeth open and close. Want to note that I'm still working with this piece here. Just heated it with a hair dryer a little bit, because this was laid over, because these come in bags instead of boxes, at least at this stage. And so this gets laid over and it was compressed down. Hopefully I'll be able to get that to straighten itself out. I'm pretty sure I will be able to. So the next thing that has to be done is you take this, and you can see this goes in and out, and there's a wheel right here that's keyed that is going to eventually it's going to turn that with a motor. Retractable gear, firmly pushing the rectangular peg on the jaw, makes sure to keep the assembly aside. Okay, so there is a rectangular peg right there, and that will get pushed into this hole. It doesn't say anything about glue, so I'm not going to glue it. I'm going to push this in. There is a screw hole on the bottom here. I'm not sure what that's going to eventually do, but when the motor's in here, this is going to push that retractable jaw out. Next step, it says to take the lower jaw parts 1 and 2. Note how the rectangular pin has a matching recess on here, right there. It says to apply a little glue in the recess, press the 2 parts together, make sure the parts are secure before continuing. So this is going to go in here like that. I'm going to dry fit it first, make sure that everything is going to go in okay. I'm not going to use the pin vise the way I usually do. Again, these are rubberized parts, so I'm not sure how well the Loctite glue is going to work in the long run. I know there's some spots where I'm not going to use the Loctite because of things I've seen on other videos. The Nexus in particular had some serious problems with the skin on the Xenomorph, which is what the alien creature is actually called. That goes in there like that. It's not set yet. Just make sure. Of course, when I go to check and see if it's making contact, that's when it sets. Then the lower jaw is fitted in the left side. There are 5 circular sockets. Okay, so these parts are going to go into these circular sockets on the side here. There's pins to match up. Not sure how well they're going to show up, but there's one there. I just need to make sure that I've got this on the right side. This looks like it is the right one. Looking, I don't see any letters or anything at all on here. This is going to just be the fact that the pins all line up. This does not get glued. It says use, if necessary, use a small piece of masking tape to hold it in place. You see, it's not too bad, but with the way that this one is bent, it could be a little bit interesting later on. Just looking, get it lined up the right way. Yeah. Is that it? Yeah. Those are the 5 pins. So that should go on there like that. Okay. So it should go on there like that. It's actually not too bad after I've heated it a little bit. I'm sure once this goes into place, once these 2 pins go into place, it'll actually hold itself a little bit better. But like it said, I'm going to grab some small piece of masking tape and tape it down. And instead of full-on masking tape that's really sticky, I've got this washi tape that I use for other models. And I'm just going to wrap a piece around each side, hopefully holding that in place in the long run. Just that side, doing it from the inside, so if there's any residual stickiness, it'll be on the inside for the most part. The same thing on the other side. And then this is eventually going to sit in here. Somehow, I think this jaw is going to actually lower down for this to come out, but it'll actually sit right in there like that, behind the other teeth. It says work has been now done, so this is all there is to do in this stage. I am going to just to see. There's a little bit more to this. It's actually going to go in here something like that. The other teeth, this will open up, allowing the make sure that is a little bit loose in there. I'll have to re-glue that, but that's going to fit in there somehow, and once that's together, it will work with the with this jaw, the retractable jaw, along with the upper jaw, to do the famous sequence where the jaw comes out. So, I hope you're enjoying this video, or these videos. I'm going to continue on with all of my videos this way, just do a stage at a time. Other than the non-part work builds, those may be a little bit longer. I lost my train of thought. Come on over to Facebook and YouTube to join, see what we're doing on Hobby Time Modelers. We stream on Fridays and Sundays. Hope you're having a great day, great afternoon, or great evening, whatever it happens to be for you. Like, subscribe, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see you on the next video.